Hello, I am the amazing Matt, and I am here to amaze you. I am part wizard. Harry Houdini was my fifth uncle, so I'm like 1/15 wizard. And I took an online test to see which house I'd be in, and I would have been in House Hufflepuff, which is not like my first choice, but it's better than not being in Hogwarts at all, so it's pretty good. Today, I'm going to defy death and escape from these unbreakable chains, all underwater. But for real though, my attorney said I need to tell y'all, don't do this at home. I am a wizard, which allows me to do this. Ow! So just be careful. I mean, actually, don't do this. I'm gonna get in here underwater and magically get out of the chains. Oh, that's cold. Okay. Okay. Prepare yourselves. Magic. Hello, welcome to Demolition Ranch. Today I have a Beretta AX100. This is a semi-auto version of the full auto AX160, which is used in the, I think, Italian military. Italian designed, these are made in the US, mine's Beretta USA. And they have a lot of cool features. They've been around for a while. I've never got one because I think they look really dorky and goofy. I'm not a fan of the way it looks, but they do get good reviews. So we're gonna check it out today. I actually bought this one. It was not sent to me. It is not a loaner. This one's mine. I found it in my local gun shop and picked up. So it does have a collapsible and foldable buttstock back here, which is cool. It is a gas piston system. This one's chambered in 5.56. They do have removable barrels, so I assume you can get some other calibers like 300 Blackout probably. I actually don't know that for a fact though. It has a bunch of sling mounts. So sling mount there, sling mount there, sling mount there, this sling mount here, and then there's 3 or 2 more on the other side here, so you can put slings wherever you want. Fully ambi, so it has mag release here, one on the other side as well. It has your bolt release there, one on the other side as well. It also has a little button here which you can use to lock your bolt, but it doesn't make sense because it's easier to just lock it like that. It has a charging handle on this side which you can swap to the other side. Charging handle does reciprocate, which should not be an issue because it's so close up here that your hand's not going to be there. Shouldn't be a problem. We have some rails here, full rail on the top. This weird thing right here does come off for mounting like a grenade launcher or something, and you have a little rail up here if you want to put a foregrip or a light or whatever. It's got some weird sights, but they look like they would work pretty good. And we put a Vortex Spark Solar on the top of this thing. 16-inch barrel, you got a standard bird cage on the end, has an adjustable gas block. It only takes the old GI mags. I mean, probably takes others, but it will not take a PMag, which is dumb. That's pretty much it, and we'll shoot it in just a minute. You guys want to see the locks? We have an interesting array of locks today. First up is our futuristic looking lock. So this is actually a lock. We have all these things attached with little eye hooks. So this is what it looks like. If you walked up to that, it probably wouldn't even know it is a lock. This was sent to me by one of you guys. Henry Hahn sent this. I appreciate it. He said these locks are used in his company for vault security. And he says that the company that makes this, which I don't actually know what company it is, they said that it is completely bulletproof. So Henry said, give it your worst. So we're here to do that, Henry. We're going to shoot this just for you. This lock costs about $400. So it's a nice, fancy lock that really doesn't look like a lock. But check out the way it works. So first, the way to get into it is right here, which you wouldn't even know, but you put a magnet up to it, and you pull out this piece right here. So that is covering the internals there. Now the internals, you use this is your key. It has all these little detent balls, and you have to line them up right. Let's see if I can do it. Like that. And then you turn counterclockwise, and you'll see, if you look right in here, as I turn, it'll start sliding off. And once that comes out, this bolt comes all the way out. So that just unscrewed a bolt. Then this thing comes off. This is just a protective shell to hide this little contraption, which has our bar in it, like that. So this goes there, and that's actually what holds onto the door or whatever you need to lock. This thing protects that and holds that bar in place, and then this thing, this bolt, screws in with a special key that unlocks it, and then this thing hides that bolt, so someone would have no idea this is a lock, and then they would not have any idea how to get into it, and if they did, they wouldn't have the special key to open it, is the theory. But is it bulletproof? Next up, this was actually sent to me by one of you guys as well. Colin Wade, in the military, he said this is a lock that they use. Thank you for what you do, Colin. You the man, and thank you for sending this to us. So this is, it says it's from High Shear Corp. I think this lock costs about $200. So it's a nice lock, and it just has a single bar right here, which goes across with a key. So a much simpler to operate lock. And so what's cool about this, it has this big plate here guarding that. So once you put it on the door, it's going to be harder to get in there and, you know, bust it open. You can't get in there and get a saw in there because it has this big plate covering it. So you have to saw the plate out of the way first, or in our case, shoot the plate out of there. So Colin wanted us to shoot this lock and see how it does. And I was like, man, we got you. And then I was like, but you know what? What if instead of these, like, you know, cool newish locks, we just got this super old lock? So we went online and found this. This thing says property of Wells Fargo & Co. Express San Francisco Division. I actually don't know how old this lock is, but it looks very old. It looks very simple too. So it has just these two big plates of steel here, plate across here, and then just a big hook. And you put the key in right here. Let me see, get the key out. I forgot which one it was. I think it was this one. No, hold on. Sorry. No, that one doesn't work. I don't know what this one was for. No, I don't know. Maybe it's this one. Oh yeah, it was this one. Yeah. So all it does is have this huge hook here that releases. So you can see there's this big cutout here, very roughly cut out, and that goes in like that, and a bar comes across and grabs it, and then your lock is locked. So this one actually, I have a feeling, is not going to be like tempered steel. I bet it's soft. I have a feeling that a regular, you know, bullet from an AX100 would go right through this steel. I bet it's not armored, but I feel like these might be. But Demolition, as you guys know, there's only one real way to find out. We're starting out with a little 22. This is a Henry lever action, and it's those top locks are gonna be very hard to hit. So I'm gonna shoot like a couple rounds, and then probably go up and see where they're actually going. Don't think I hit that. Not sure. Let's go with number 2 now. I see nothing moving. I don't know where these are going. Let's go check out how I missed. Looks like first 2 hit there, second 2 hit there. So I just need to aim a little bit higher. No problemo. This is gonna be the one. No idea. Got that one. First one hit right here, and I just like wiped it off. Like it did not hardly even scuff the metal. Tiny little scratch. Then this one hit right here, same deal, nothing. So let's move it up to a real caliber. Actually, I forgot, we gotta shoot this one. Okay, let's shoot the big one. This is armored steel. What will that do? What if that just went right through and then just open up the lock with a 22? I thought there might be more of a dent, so I still doubt this is armored steel. Let's shoot everything with something bigger and find out. 9mm now out of my Shonic. All right, let's see if I can hit these things. I look like a hit. All right, let's go number 2. And the big old lock at the bottom. I think this one's gonna put a nice dent in it. Turned it very sideways. Okay, let's go check it out. We do have a dent now, and this thing kind of started walking out. We'll get the keys in a sec. That one, another dent. This looks like it'll be fine. This one, okay, dude, maybe this is, you know, better than I thought, but that looks like it'll be fine as well. So, yeah, if that comes out, it's fine. This goes in here, and I said, turn it counterclockwise earlier, it's actually clockwise. Yeah, that works fine. Okay, we're gonna leave this one locked. 9mm did not hurt this one at all. And I know everybody's gonna be saying, Matt, you need to shoot this one from this side. I know, I'll do it on the next one. I just wanted to shoot it with a 9mm like that because it was easier. All right, let's see what this one does. Good to go. Still works fine. It's fine. It actually was like this before. This key gets really jammed in there. I just take the key out so we don't accidentally shoot it. Okay. Number 3 goes this way. Good to go. Okay. So 9mm did nothing to our locks. Let's move it up to something a little more powerful. Next up, we're gonna shoot the old Beretta, and it should be a good time. We have some regular brass ammo right now. All right, to drop this, I go, oh yeah. All right, let's just do a little plinking first, kind of get a feel for her. Oh yeah, I like it. All right, let's see. Woo! My biggest fear is that I'm gonna actually like this gun. I don't want to. But I do kind of like it. Oh man, okay. I don't like it. It's an ugly gun. Not a fan. You know what would really help though? A little Demo Ranch magic. Ha ha! Oh, but I was supposed to just poof into Magician Clip. Hold on, I did the wrong spell. Abracadabra. Oh no, I had a misfire. Or did I? Shazam. Okay, I found 2 things that I don't like with this gun. This little mag release button is tiny and hard to push. And, I'm just whining about stuff actually. When you pull this back here, this deflector on the left side, which mine doesn't even go out the left because I have it on the right side, that deflector catches your knuckle, and if you're not paying attention, you can bust your knuckle pretty good on it. Not a fan of that. Okay, but we're gonna shoot some steel cased. This is really cheap steel cased ammo, and we're gonna see if it runs in this thing. Oh, okay then. Ugh. So it runs great. Let's see what we can do here. I'm afraid to do this because it's gonna like pop my finger. Okay, I think we're clear. See if that happens again. No likey the steel cased ammo. This is just some regular brass cased full metal jacket. Let's see what happens on our top lock. And our middle lock, bottom lock. All right, I think that's gonna go through on the bottom lock. It has to. And if it doesn't, that means we got some armored steel. There's our hit. Just went into that armored steel and came right out, did nothing. This one hit low, then came right out the bottom, but still stopped it. It'll be interesting to see if that tumbler still works. This one went through. That is a big piece of normal steel. Did not go all the way through though. That might have messed up our internals. We shall see. I'm not even gonna open this. That one still works for sure. That's too easy. This one. Oh, so I forgot. That's the wrong key. It's this. This one might have messed it up. This one is not an easy one to work with though. You need 2 keys to open this lock. All right, good to go. Everything still works fine. Magic. And this one. Put your bets in the comments below. Is this gonna turn? I don't know what's behind that part right there. Whew, okay. We still have 3 working locks. Let's do something with a little more oomph to it. Let's do the old AK guy. AK 762x39. Lot more power, and we actually moved that top lock over to the side so we could hit it on the side, which is, I think, the weaker spot where you'd want to actually hit it. So we'll see what we can do. That went low. I don't know where that one went. I think I'm shooting low. I'm gonna try aiming a little high. Got it. Got it. And the bottom. Let's go see what we got. This is gonna be fine. So that's our top one. It looks good to go. A little bit of resistance in there, but I think it's coming out. Okay. No dent on the inside. Armor kept out a 762x39. So it actually did dent a little bit. It must have. I can't really see it in here, but you can see it right there. And I can feel it. When I was trying to put this back together, it wasn't going smoothly all the way in there. So I think I need a, yeah, it's getting jammed up. So all you have to worry about though is, does the door stay locked? Like someone's trying to get into your place. The door definitely stays locked. You don't have to worry if the lock still works necessarily, as long as the lock stays locked. But I can't get it to go back on now. That didn't work. On to number 2. I don't really know what's going on. This looks different. It hit right there and doesn't look like it would have messed up anything, but I can't get the key to go in now. So we might have messed up some things. Oh, hold on, hold on. Just gotta ease her in there. Okay. Yeah. It is still locked also though. That one's gonna stay locked. All right, let's see if this one works. We had a low hit. I don't think there's any mechanical stuff down here. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be fine. Take that, technology. The only one that still opens and closes. Let's shoot him with something a wee bit bigger. This is a Beretta M107A1, and we're gonna be firing some black tips out of it at those locks. And I think it should do a pretty good job of messing them up. Now the problem with shooting locks is it's hard to hit the exact part you need to hit. Like ideally you'd want to like put the barrel on like the bar of the lock, but that also is not very safe. And so we are back at a good safe distance here, which is going to make it to where I can't probably thread that bullet exactly where I want to put it. But you know what? I also don't want to, you know, be hit with all the shrapnel that comes off of that lock when it gets hit with a big heavy bullet. We're gonna go top lock first. It's gone. Okay. Let me go the next one. Ooh, I hit it, but I barely missed the bar, I think. I'm gonna shoot that one for a second time. Okay, the second door is unlocked. Now let's go for the big lock. I'm gonna try to hit it in that bar and unlock the door. I don't really know what happened there. I don't think I hit it where I wanted to. I'm gonna try one more time. Open that door. Sweet. let's look at those in a minute. I gotta find that fancy lock. There it is. We lost our bar, but it might have, I mean, this one might have still stayed locked. That was a black tip 50 cal coming in here, and then it, oh, there's a piece of it. Oh my gosh, that's it. There's our, I think that's, yeah, that's hot. Dude, that's part of the lock. Ow, that thing is really hot. This was right here. It looks like it just punched that in. These are all pieces of the bullet. That's what those 50 cals do. Ow, that's so hot. I think these are pieces of bullet. That, I think, is a piece of lock. This one actually might have stayed locked. That's an impressive lock. It's super annoying to open and close, but it does keep the door locked. So this was right here, and we were not screwed in anymore because we couldn't get it in there. So we weren't actually screwed in. If this was still screwed in, I don't think this would have pulled out enough for that bar to fall out. So that one probably would have worked. This one, my first shot came in right here. I was trying to get that bar, and I was really close, but I did not hit it. Actually, no, it did. It touched the bar. Oh yeah, look at that, it did. That bar is just super hard. So it did touch the bar and just bounced it out. 50 cal came through there, touched the bar, bounced out. I fired another one and I came in right here, busted out the back of that, and that is like a sleeve around the bar. That's pretty solid. No one's gonna be shooting black tip 50 cals at this lock, so I'm gonna say that one's gonna stay locked as well. This one though, I think I just totally missed it on my first shot. I was trying to get right in here where this thing attaches. And so I think my first shot must have gone right through here. My second shot went in there and, oh, is that the bullet? Yep. Dude, that's the back of the bullet. Flying in this way, hit metal, exploded pieces off. And there's pieces of the latch mechanism in here. And then it actually, oh no, here, I actually hit both of them. So this is my first bullet, went right through here, looks like it skimmed there, and did that. So I was trying to hit that bar, I missed it, I just barely missed it. And my second shot came in here and busted everything that holds onto that bar and opened up our lock. So anyway, if y'all were thinking about putting this lock on your business, don't. It's a real piece of junk. Just don't order this from Wells Fargo. The Beretta AX100. I would say I do like it more than I did before. It is cool. Really the thing I don't like the most about it is the look. A few of the features, the ergonomics kind of weird, but I really just hate the look of it. So if you're thinking about getting this gun, I wouldn't say no. I would just say consider other options. But I'm keeping it. I'm gonna shoot it some more. I'm gonna see if it grows on me, and I'll let you guys know. If you want to see any of these locks in person, we're gonna put them all in the front of Bunker branding. It'll be on display. So you can come by and see it. We're right on Interstate 10 near Boerne, Texas. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Demolition Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time. You really gotta enjoy what we have here today. Y'all okay?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's quite simple. There's only one rule in the demolition. You don't tell Mayor.